things to look for when you're buying a softboard. Now, this softboard is called a sled. It's from Sideways Surf here in Australia. The size is a 7.6. There's a whole tutorial in the classroom on called board basics, and that'll help you identify the parts of the board: nose, tail, rails, rocker, all the things that you're like, what does that mean? And it's that sort of stuff, again, that makes you feel more confident when you're dealing with, board repairs or asking questions about boards. So if you are going to buy a softboard, and I urge you, please learn on a softboard. Hard boards are dangerous. They can hurt you, they can hurt others. Hard fins are sharp. Also, if you don't know what you're doing, you can just absolutely drill your board and ruin it and waste a lot of money. So please, trust me. Soft deck. So this board has like a soft deck, basically. But the deck is the top of the board. Soft fins. So soft fins, if you touch them, they'll do this. What that means is if they hit you or somebody else, that they're not really going to hurt you that badly. A hard fin is just going to slice you. People do get fin chop injuries from time to time. The square tail. So if we have a look down here, let me see if I can. Oh, no. Sorry. Give me a sec. Here we go. I'm going to turn on my laser pointer. So this is your square tail. What this does in the water actually is the water pushes the square tail and gives you more of a chance of catching waves. It makes it easier to catch waves. We all want that when we're learning to surf, right? Rounded rails. Now, the rails are this part of the board, like basically the sides of the board. And, there are a couple of different, they call them rail profiles. You want it to be round like this, okay, because I'm going to talk about something else in a minute. But rounded rails are better for progression. So as you get better, rounded rails allow you to turn a lot more easily than sharper rails. So sharper rails are kind of more like there'll be a bit of a, that'll be like that, and then it'll be more like that. So it'll be like there'll be a sharp edge. The thing is, we recommend that when you're looking for a softboard, that you have sharper rails around the tail, because it means you have more maneuverability. It's easier for you to turn your board. A little bit of rocker. So what's rocker? Again, if you watch board basics in the classroom, there's a lot more detail on this. But can you see how the board isn't totally flat? And I'm sorry, I can't draw a straight line with this thing, but it's slightly curved at the tail and curved at the nose. If you have a board that's completely flat, some longboards are like that. They're not very forgiving when it comes to like being able to, basically you can nosedive a lot more easily. So we don't want that, particularly when you're learning. So that's it for softboards. Again, I will say this. If you're like, what size do I get? Size matters when it comes to boards. So ask in the community.